Hey there YouTube, this is Toy Customizer Wake Angel 2001 bringing you my latest custom figure. This is Antoine de Coulette. Of course, you've seen me make a couple of Antoines in the past, so there's really no point in me doing another one of those step-by-step how I built videos. This one is for a guy named Caleb, one of the guys who sent in a package to me. I don't know if he has a username because he only gave me his email address. So let's just take a quick look at him. Just like any previous Antoine figure, he's all tails except for Silver's legs. Yes, he has shirt tails, nice long snout, some hair, new cheek tufts, standard fare. His shirt tails are made out of ordinary paper, nothing too fancy. Although, the Testors paint that I use in this kind of situation, when it's used on paper, it basically dries with a plasticky finish. So, I wouldn't submerge it in water, but ambient humidity in the air shouldn't really be much of a problem for him. Of course, he still has all the same articulation, except I don't think you should try using the waist joint because then the tail might rip the shirt. So just don't use the waist joint and you'll be fine. And of course, I just can't make an Antoine without an accessory sword. This accessory sword is made from one of these little sword-shaped cocktail toothpicks. Nothing too fancy. Although I did find that this swoop thingy was too small to fit over the hand, so I sculpted on a new finger guard. As for how he holds it, you have to put it in a little gingerly. This isn't really a sculpted holding thing hand, so it's not completely ideal. But if you just rest the bottom of the sword into the curled fingers at the bottom, then yes, he can hold the sword just fine. Yes, I really do like Antoine. I think he's awesome. Yeah, I mean, it's, the thing is, I just wish that I could get a better holding thing hand. I mean, there are only so many in the series, Espio has a pretty good holding thing hand right there, but all that sculpted detailing on his glove wouldn't match with Antoine. Amy Rose also has holding thing hands, but again, the sculpt on her wrist doesn't match. The only one that actually does have as good a holding thing hand is the Sonic that's made to ride in the Freerider vehicles or hold the rings. The problem is that this figure is very difficult to find. I mean, they just don't make a lot of them. So, and you'd either have to, I mean, the one with 2 rings I almost never see anymore, and the vehicles are, just impossible to get. So, that is my latest custom of Antoine de Coulette. Yes, it's still in his classic form. So far, I have not got any requests, nor do I have any immediate plans to make the new appearances of the Freedom Fighters post-reboot. I think I'm going to wait until at least this new 4-part miniseries event is over to see what changes are permanent and what's going to be returned to the status quo. Heck, as far as we know, perhaps everything will return to normal once those legal issues with Ken Penders are cleared up. I don't know. I don't really know anything about the politics of Archie Comics. Although, I did do a little bit of talking with Ian Flynn about the Worlds Collide, so next time I review I can put some of his insights in there. But that's completely unrelated to reboot, at least for the most part. Okay, so, this is Toy Customizer Wake Angel 2001, and I'm signing off.